Hey Canucks fans, we're one day late, but let's still do a game recap of last night's 4-2 loss to the Columbus Blue Jackets. I'm Canuck Clay. I'm the founder of the GLCPC, the Good Looking Canucks Positivity Club. This is my Canucks take on one take. It's Clay's Canucks commentary for Saturday, November the 27th. If you're new, here's what you should do. Hit the subscribe button now for daily Canucks insight that's positive, timely, and trustworthy. And as always, this vlog is brought to you by Van City Experts Real Estate Group. Contact Jason Lim and his team for all your real estate needs. And by Perform and Transform Personal Training and Weight Loss. Sign up now for a free 7-day trial using the link in my video description. Okay, last night, what was I doing? Oh, right after the game, I recorded a quick YouTube short and then went shopping with my lovely wife, Gail. And it's kind of cool, I'm going to flex a little bit. I was able to buy slim shirts for the longest time at Banana Republic. Banana Republic is where I buy all my dress shirts for work. And I've had to go to the standard fit for the last few years. But yesterday, I was able to buy some slim fit shirts, which I was thrilled about for the first time in years. Okay, that's enough bragging. Let's talk about the Vancouver Canucks. Yeah, even though we're a day late, let's still do what I liked, what I didn't like, and one other thing. What I liked, Vasily Podkolzin. He had, I think it was 13 to 15 minutes of ice time, 3 shots on goal, and the first goal for the Canucks, a really wicked release. He disguises it well, and as you can see, as Podkolzin is starting to get a bit more playing time, it's not massive, but a bit more playing time, getting trusted in different types of situations, you simply see the confidence coming from our Russian rookie. So I like his game. I like the fact that he's physical. I like the fact that he seems like he's willing to learn. Everything you hear about saying he's really teachable. He's really humble. He wants to learn. And on the ice, most importantly, you see his game developing from game to game. And now, quietly, he's up to 4 goals already this season. 4 goals a quarter of the way through. That means he's on pace for roughly 16 goals, which I think is awesome. I think anyone would take 16 goals from Podkolzin in his rookie year, especially given that he missed a few games to start off the year, was healthy scratched a couple times, and simply was not getting a lot of ice time still. So a great release on that second. By the way, where I parked was probably not the best place. There are going to be people turning over my left shoulder this whole, as long as none of them hit me. Famous last words. So yes, I like Podkolzin's game. Love the goal, love the release. I love how he disguises his shot, his release. So look for more of those type of goals as the season progresses. I like the fact that we outshot Columbus 41-21. In fact, it was 29-10 after 2 periods. And it wasn't like these are bad shots from the point only or from center. No, these were some decent scoring chances. And you can't fault the Canucks for their effort last night. Well, I'll get to one play, but you can't fault the Canucks for their effort overall. So I did like, I like the fact that they dominate's a pretty strong word to use, but they certainly controlled play for a lot of the game. And the shot clock shows that, 41-21. I'm also going to tie that into my one other thing, the fact that the Canucks played so well, and still lost. Like the game of Quinn Hughes, 4 shots on net. He controlled a lot of play, very noticeable in a good way. So I like Quinn Hughes' game, and I also liked the game of Bo Horvat. He had 4 or 5 shots as well, along with 3 block shots. And you can tell, he was joking around with in the first intermission that. Well, he wasn't joking when he said there's absolutely no rift in the dressing room, and then he says maybe me and Millsy gotta talk it out. So that was kind of funny. See what I tell you about the trucks driving so close to me, but it's okay. So I will not get distracted anymore. You can get distracted if you want over my left shoulder. So again, I like the way the Canucks played overall. I liked the play of Podkolzin, of Horvat, and of Hughes, to name a few. What didn't I like? Well, the Canucks only got 1 power play chance, I believe. 1 or 2? Was it 2 power play chances? Yeah, so you like them, and they didn't score on those 2 power play chances. So you not only want them to convert, but you do want them to draw more power plays. And you think they would, actually, considering how much they outshot the Columbus Blue Jackets by. Another thing I didn't like, Demko had a rough game. When the shots were 41-21, and he let in 3, right? The 4th one was an empty netter. So he basically let in 3 goals on 20 shots. That is not great. His even strength save percentage is dipping. His regular save percentage is dipping as well. So he's not the reason why we're losing games, but he's also not stealing games for us either. And I guess it's hard to steal games when you have a pretty poor defensive team in front of you. So I didn't really like Demko's game last night. And I didn't like Petey's effort on the Max Domi empty net goal. Now, I get it. PD might have been out there for the last, minute or minute and a half prior to that. He may have been gassed, and I get that PD is not the fastest skater anyway, so I get all of that. However, when you are a desperate team, when you are struggling and in the slump like the Canucks are, you want to see more. Even, I'd actually be fine if he hooked Domi or tripped him. But at the very least, get a stick on him, impede him, and even dive. There's no harm in diving. You dive, you block a shot, you make Domi miss the net, then it's still 3-2, and you can still get a rush down the other way, because that was still with some time left on the clock. But instead, there was a giveaway by the Canucks. Once it got in the zone, puck chipped out to Domi, and PD, yeah, he was already behind him by a step, but it wasn't something that wasn't make-upable, if that makes sense. Now, I get Domi's a faster skater than PD. I get PD was at the end of a 1-minute shift, but still, you love to see more effort, especially from a guy who's a supposed leader, the guy that we're paying a lot of money to, the guy who, didn't even start the season on time with the Canucks. So you want to see more effort. And again, a hook, a hold, a trip, I'm fine with any of those things at that point, very truly, because the alternative of going shorthanded is better than letting a goal in. So that's what I didn't like as well. One other thing. So this is why, you guys, last night's loss is even more concerning. All these losses are very concerning as the Canucks more and more fall out of the playoff hopes. What's concerning about last night is the Canucks controlled most of the game. Yet they still... Oh, by the way, one other thing I didn't like, I don't like it when I predict the right score, 4-2, but it's the other team that gets it. Anyways, what's concerning to me, the one other thing, is that the Canucks played well. That's a game, if you look at the stat sheet, they should have won. They outshot the Columbus Blue Jackets 2-1. Great start, dominated play, I'd say, in the first 10 minutes, yet gave up the first goal once again. And if you can't win the games that you are supposed to win because you control play, then for a struggling team, you're not going to win the games that you're not supposed to win. It just doesn't roll that way. So that's what concerns me about last night's game. Now, I'll be very curious to see what kind of effort, what kind of jump they come out with tomorrow when they play against Boston. Now, yeah, that's going to be tricky. That's going to be tricky because they're coming off what could be a demoralizing loss, yet at the same time, they need to, they need to get up for this game and still try and salvage this road trip. They can still come back 3-2, but that barely moves the needle. So that's my one other thing, I guess, is I applaud the team's effort, but, it must be frustrating given that you play that well and you still find a way to lose the game. All right, Canucks fans, let me know what did you like, what didn't you like, and tell me one other thing. Leave a comment down below. If you do so in that format, enter you into the draw at the end of November to win a $50 gift certificate to Van Base, the team store. Shout out to my hero members, nucksfan number 29, Justin Credible, Lucas Gates, and Andrew Chang. Hall of Fame members, Jez95, simalexander, Chris Seifried, Adam Brewfield, Shannon Hollingworth, Carol Bovenlander, and HSM Fangirl Gaming. Thanks for your support as always, and thanks to the support of all members of all levels. You're listed in my video descriptions. If you want to become a member of the CCC Crew, press the join button underneath this or in my videos on the memberships tab on my YouTube channel. And don't forget, today's Saturday. That means tomorrow's Sunday. That means I have my Ask Me Anything post up on my community page. Some of you have found it already and have left a question for my vlog for tomorrow. Okay, friends, subscribe if you'd like to. Like this video if you'd like to. Become a member of this channel if you'd like to. Leave a comment down below if you'd like to. Reflecting back on the 4-2 loss last night, what did you like, what didn't you like, and tell me one other thing. Stay safe, stay healthy, take care of yourselves, and take care of each other. Have a great day. God bless, and go Canucks go.